The stock market is showing signs of struggle. Let's check in now with market watcher Dan Deming at KKM Financial. Dan, good to have you here. What do you think will be key and some of the catalysts that could move the market this week?
Yeah, Angie, as we move into this post-expiration week, a couple of things I'm keeping an eye on. Number one, economic data. We do have a GDP revision this week, as well as consumer confidence data. And then at the end of the week, PCE data, inflation data, the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, and that's going to be a big data point at the end of the week as the market's still concerned about inflation. So that's one. Number two, earnings continue to roll out. We have one big name, particularly big name on Thursday, which is NVIDIA, but Home Depot, Lowe's, and a few other names in the consumer area also are going to be announcing this week. So that's the second thing. Third thing is post-expiration positioning. As we got through expiration last week, markets showing a little bit of weakness here and lack of leadership. And I think that that's something that we'll have to keep an eye on this week, as we did see the S&P hit new highs last week, but then not confirmed by the other major indices.
Dan, the economic data is showing some cracks. How are you viewing the data?
I think when you take a look at the data that's come out over the last couple of weeks, Angie, and particularly as we head into this week with a very data-driven week, there is some concern about the consumer. And the real concern is the uncertainty that's being created by some of the government initiatives. I mean, long-term, the fall, we don't know what it's ultimately going to end up as far as impacting the economy, but it's created uncertainty. And that uncertainty does appear to be working its way into the consumer mindset, at least short-term. So that's something that I'm going to be very focused on as we move into March, as it does appear, at least for the time being, that the consumer is a little uncertain as to how the economy is going to hold moving forward.
Thank you, Dan.
All right. Thanks for having me, Angie.